In 1904, an American named Henry Ford opened a building and turned it into one of the most consequential sites in the history of the United States. Detroit was already a hub for automotive innovation, but cars were expensive. They were out of reach for all but a few people. But in this building, Ford and his colleagues literally put the world on wheels. Ford recognized that more innovation would be needed, but not just for the product itself, but how to lower the cost and make it easier for people to maintain. So he went to work, not just redesigning the car, but experimenting with different models, but also experimenting with how to standardize the parts. So if one part broke, it would be easy for an automobile owner to go get a replacement. He recognized that he couldn't do it by himself. He couldn't do it from one building. He would need branch offices. He would need dealerships. He would need repair shops. He would need to create a new ecosystem. He innovated, perhaps most importantly, how automobiles were manufactured. He invented the concept of an assembly line. He reduced the time that it would take to produce a car. When he began, it took more than 12.5 hours. But by the time he had perfected the process, he reduced that time to only 93 minutes. It changed the world because suddenly car production exploded. The cost of buying a car fell. People could dream of literally remaking their lives by being able to move around more easily, to travel greater distances, to take their family with them. By 1920, there were millions of cars. It led to tens of millions of new jobs, requiring people to learn new skills, to enter new fields. This technology reshaped, redefined the economy of the United States. Henry Ford's story is quintessentially an American story because our nation's story is not only about the democratization of government, but the democratization of so many other things as well, including access to products, access to new technology. Henry Ford put an automobile in everyone's garage. Microsoft itself was founded on a vision of putting a computer on every desk and in every home. When we think about new technology like cloud computing or AI, it's not just about making products better. It's about the diffusion of technology to make them accessible to everyone. Henry Ford was a pioneer, but he wasn't the decision maker. It was the American public that assessed what he had to offer and decided to buy what he was offering for sale. That, to me, is part of our future and the future of technology. Because even at a company like Microsoft, we will go to work to create a better product, to make it more useful and accessible to everyone. But the ultimate decision maker is never a person or a company in Silicon Valley or somewhere else. It is the people of the country and the world who will decide what they want to use and how they want to put it to work.